One thing that I get asked by most students is, how do I know the best career for me? Or if they've already started college, they usually ask, is this career the right path for me? And for most people who have already started working, what they usually ask is, how do I quit my job so that I can start following my passion, so that I can start following my career? Because I'm telling you, we have people in their 40s and 50s who haven't discovered what they really want to do with their lives yet. They're just stuck in their job. They hate their jobs. I know you know someone who hates their job or wants to quit their job, or it's you who wanna quit your job or start something that you're passionate about. And so today I wanted to talk about, how do you know you're in the right career path? If you're new here, my name is Loise Oduor, and on this channel I do talk about nursing, career, life, and I usually do vlogs on lifestyle and hair. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure that you consider subscribing. So right now I've started a new series. It's about life and career, and I'll be calling it Doing Me, because it's all about doing what you feel like doing you. Actually, that is something that I always say every time in my videos: do you. So that is a series that I've started. I hope you're really gonna interact with me, guys, so that we can be able to help each other discover your own true career paths. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to start with is, how do you feel about that career that you've chosen? Like, is this something that you've always loved? Is it something that you've always wanted to do since you were young? Is this something that you've just started feeling like doing right now? Like, is it something that you have developed interest in? Like, let me tell you my story. For me, I did nursing, and yes, I graduated, but nursing for me wasn't always something I like always wanted to do. Like, it's something that I thought about due to different reasons. Let me tell you, my reason for doing nursing was job security. Like, I wanted to do something that I know I'll be able to find a job, something that I know I'll be able to earn better, something that I know can be able to like take me to other countries. And for me, that was nursing, because everyone was saying, when you do nursing, you'll never miss a job, you'll always have a job, you'll have chances to go to other countries and work there. So for me, it was more of job security, because we have all grown in a society whereby people are like, when you finish college, you have to get a job, you have to be able to earn a living, make money, and so you are scared to complete college, and you don't have that. Like, you don't have that job security. And so for me, that was the main reason as to why I chose that career. And so you find most people usually choose a certain career due to reasons that are not enough to be able to call it my career, something that I'm interested in. Because for me, like, from long ago, I'm usually a creative. I like things that are motivating me to like create and use, like, I don't know how to explain this, but I actually like things that are challenging. Like, I want to help people. I like talking, like, I like going out there. And I think I just had to let that go, because I was like, so how can I be able to achieve that through doing something like public speaking as a career? Like, I just felt this is not going to work, and this is something that I'm not going to get a job in. So I just have to find something that I'm sure I'm gonna get a job, I'm sure I'm gonna get some money, and that was it. So I never considered my passion, I never considered my interest. The only thing that came first was job security and money. And so the first thing that you should consider when you're trying to find if you're in the right career path is, are you constantly thinking about something else when you're in that career? You know, you should learn to trust your emotions, because your emotions will tell you, are you in the right place or not? Like, whenever you're in that job, whenever you're doing that course, are you constantly thinking about something else? Is there something else that is constantly disturbing you and making you feel like, I'm supposed to be somewhere else? And yet you're in that career, you're in a different career, you're in a different job, but then there's something that is always disturbing you. Let's say you are an accountant, but then you're always thinking about opening your own business. Every time you're just reading about starting your own business. So is there something that is constantly disturbing you that will tell you you are supposed to be doing something else? That means your brain is telling you you're supposed to be doing something else. Let me give you my story. I know this is something that I've told you guys. I quit my job in 4 days. Like, I think I only worked for 4 days. Like, nowadays, the work that I usually do is not, I'm not employed. I usually do locums. So I only get to work once or twice a week. And for me, the first day that I started working, what happened is, most of the jobs, like, you start working at 7 a.m. in the morning till, I don't know, 8 p.m. in the evening, and then you can imagine doing that. That means you have to forget everything that you've been doing. Like I never had time to create, I never had time to write, I never had time to plan the businesses that I wanted to, like I never had time for myself. It was all about work and work. So I did that day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I think I was just like crying, like literally crying. I was feeling myself like this is the moment that I've given up on my dreams, and this is the moment that I've started being that person who is constantly dedicated to their job. Like I just saw myself getting into it, being that person that I hated to be. Like I just saw myself getting deep into it. So I remember on that day 4, I was supposed to go for a night shift, and then so my boyfriend wanted to take me out for dinner, so we went out. So you can imagine, you have gone out for dinner, you're trying to eat, but then your mind is just, I'm supposed to be going back home and shower and eat, like, and go to work. Like I think that day was like, I just thought that was the end of it. Like I'm not doing, like I think I'm not doing this, because I felt like my life has just stopped. Everything is about work. I cannot do what I enjoy. I cannot go out. I'm just supposed to be stuck on work. And then what we are being told is that this is the schedule for you. Every other month, year in, year out, this is how things are going to be. And then the funny part was that the person who had employed me was like, for them to start paying you, you have to work for several months for free. You have to work for several months without being paid. Then after that, that's when they'll feel like now you are good enough to start being paid. Then you can be placed on the salary or something. Like you are not being paid for the first several months. And I was like, what the heck is that? Because I have proof enough, having gone to college and graduated and having all that certificate and license, that is proof enough that I'm able to work. So you telling me that I'm on a kind of probation for a couple of months before I start getting paid, and then in the same time, like at the same time, you've just taken away my entire time. I cannot do any other thing. Oh no, that is something I cannot do. So that day I called in sick and I was like, I'm not feeling okay, I'm not going to do this. And then on the next day I was like, I'm done. Like I quit, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore. Sometimes I usually sit down and I kind of regret it, but at times I usually say it's the best decision I ever made, because like I just decided. I just wanted to do something I want, something I like, and that was it. Like I just made the decision, and I was like, this thing is not going to constantly come in my mind and like thinking about me stopping doing what I like, what I'd always dream about. Like this is not happening to me. It is not happening to me. I'm gonna do my life like doing me, yeah. And then number 2 is, who or what made you choose that career? I know there's a lot of influence when it comes to the career you've chosen. Like at times, like we know of people who have chosen a certain career only because their parents have made them to do it, because they think you're going to earn a lot of money from that career, or because of the title they want to like hear people saying, oh, my daughter is a lawyer, my daughter is a doctor, and like because of that title, that is the reason as to why you're doing that course. Like let that not be the first reason as to why you're doing a certain course. I know money is important, because you cannot just do a certain career without thinking of how you're going to make some profit out of it, because you might, at the long run, you should be able to make some profit out of your career. So also don't just choose a career only because you're passionate about it. Like it should be, yes, about the profit, about the passion, yes, but also about, can you make some profit out of it? But even if you think about making profit out of it, think about being passionate about it and being something that you can do even after like how many years, even after 40 years, this is something that you can still be doing, and you can still wake up every morning and smile about doing it every other day. And so that brings me to the third point, which is it something that you really enjoy doing? It is something that when you hear the alarm every morning, you'll just smile and wake up and just be so joyful that like it's Monday and it's another day for you to be able to do something that you really love doing every other day? Or is it something that like when you hear the alarm every Monday morning, you're just so angry and if you are just in a very bad mood only because you hate doing it? Like let it be something that you really enjoy. And I usually find it that it's so hard to realize what you enjoy, because most people, most speakers will tell you do what you enjoy, do what you love. And when you sit down and start looking at what you enjoy, what you love, you really can't figure out what is it that you enjoy. What I should say, just give yourself a span of several weeks or months. Like for me personally, I still haven't like figured out the entire thing about my career and about who I wanna be, like what I want to do, because I'm still in that process of realizing what is it that I love, what is it that I really want to do every other day. So sit down and just give yourself several months, see what you can do every day without getting tired, what you can do every day, and just feel about it, write it down, try doing it each and every time, and see how you feel about it, see how much energy you can put into like just evaluate yourself with this thing. Just write almost 10 things that you love doing, 10 things that you want to do, and then evaluate each and every one of them. Try doing them. Like it is in doing it that you're going to realize if you enjoy it or if you don't enjoy it. And that brings me to the fourth point, which is, have you tried doing everything that you think you like, everything that you say you like? Because how will you know you're good at it if you haven't tried doing it? Like, do everything you say you like write it down. Let's say, for me, I usually say I like writing, I like talking, I like let's say I like being creative, I like doing this. So you write them down, and then you try doing them. Like you try blogging, because you like writing, I try blogging. You can try these freelance jobs on writing. Like try doing them all. Then after that, you'll be evaluating which is the one that I feel like I always want to do this one more. Then that's how you can realize, then if this is something that I really want to do every day, I want to do more of it, this is something that I like, this is something that I enjoy, then this is something that I can be able to do, this is something that I'm good at. You get me? And then finally, number 5 is talk to someone in that career and see if that is something you can be able to handle. Like this is something I wish I really had done, because being a medic, you really need to know how to handle your emotions and how to talk to people. And you find that this is something that I've been really struggling, especially when it comes to handling your emotions, because you know, like dealing with sick people, you can lose your patient and such kind of things, and you need to know how to talk, how to be able to handle your emotions. And I find that I kind of struggle with this, and it is because it is something that I never even like thought about before I started doing that career. So find someone who is in that career and help them take you through it, so that you can at least understand something about that career before getting yourself into it. I actually appreciate those who usually like come and contact me and ask me about nursing, how like things are there, and they tell me they enjoy my videos and they watch my videos on like the entire career and things that I've been doing. And now through that, you're able to realize like, hey, if this is what is happening there, this is something that like I can't handle. And so if you can't handle it, you'll be able to make that decision early enough not to do it. Yeah, I know it's not an easy thing to do, but at least try. Even if you won't find someone to go there and see that person physically, like nowadays the internet has everything. You can just check through the internet and you'll be able like to find almost everything that you're looking for. The internet has everything. But I really wish we had programs whereby when you're still in high school, you are allowed, let's say you want to become a nurse, you are allowed to go to the hospital and like go for something that looks like an attachment. You go and stay there for like a couple of, let's say maybe when you've closed school, let's say during the December holidays, you are able to be allocated a certain nurse whereby you are there and see. You're able to see how they work. Like you go there maybe in the morning and you see how they work, you see how they do the things there, you see how they handle patients. And like by the time you're done with with high school, you're able to realize like this is something that I wanted to do, but then I think I've just lost interest in it. It is something that I think I'm not gonna do. I think that can really help a lot of people stop making the wrong choices when it comes to their career. So yeah, that's it guys. You can add any other thing you'd like to tell someone who's trying to find a certain career path. Like what is it that they can be able to do to know if they're choosing the right career? Because like it's really important. It is something that we are really taking for granted, but it is really important to know if you're choosing the right thing. Because imagine going to college for almost the number of years you've gone, like for almost 4 years, just to come and realize that is something that you were never interested in doing. You will have spent that 4 years building the career that you've always wanted to do. Like why are we wasting time? Because we are not learning before we get into things. Yeah, so that was it guys for today. Make sure that you consider subscribing and like this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye bye.